everybody. Welcome to the Abomination Goddess podcast, where we sit down once a week to delve into the mysteries of intuition, offer a space to explore the knowing that is within you, and to help lift the veil so that you can see more of the real world around you. With me, as always, is Casie Halseth. She is the author of the Abomination Born series. It is a fictional portrayal of her real life experiences with the mystical realms. Her action packed books are full of lessons, insights, and calls for other Abomination Born folks around the world to start connecting, which is what we do in our podcast each week. She is born into a Norwegian-Hungarian matriarchal family. Casie was brought up in the old ways where earth and spirit are closely aligned. Casie learned what she knows from the teachings passed down by the women in her family, as well as from beings who visited from other realms. How cool is that? She is an award-winning public speaker with decades of experience, and I think that you'll find by watching this podcast and reading her books that she just effortlessly draws her audience into her lessons, both in her books and on the stage. So welcome, Casie.
Thank you.
And my name is Ashley Kim. I am a neurodivergent chaos agent from the Midwest. I celebrate and honor the messiness it takes for women to fight their way out of controlling social, religious, and family systems. I wrote a book called Villain Era Goddess to help women on their journey to set boundaries, build confidence, and heal themselves after a lifetime of living in what I call doormat mode. It is a very honest and open look at what I went through and the tools that I used to survive my villain era. I went through my journey alone, and so I wrote my book so you wouldn't have to go it alone. I will be riding this crazy roller coaster with you. So welcome everybody. Yay.
Yay.
Okay, I'm so happy. It's my favorite part of the week.
Mine
Okay,
too.
we I love it. We kick off the podcast with show and tell, and Casie has a lot of good stuff for us today. So I am going to go ahead and share my screen.
And
See
you can go
here.
first.
Okay. All right, I will go first. All right, first of all, it's warm in Iowa and it's amazing outside, so I've been outside a lot more. My husband surprised me by getting our patio canopy cover up so I can sit outside even when it's raining and just enjoy my backyard. So I thought I would share. I like to share these every year. So I have faces hidden in our yard. And so this is it's a face that one of my friends, she actually made it out of a Halloween mask. She just dumped concrete in it and then made this for me. But it is, let's see, I probably have about 4 more days of good weather before I can clear all those leaves out. I like to give everybody time to hatch and get out of there before I start cleaning. And then it'll be sitting just right under my lavender bush, which is always a fun little treat for anybody who goes to admire my flowers and then they see a face staring up at them. I'm a weirdo. It makes me giggle every time.
I like that.
And then I also wanted to show this idea. So my daughter and I, we went to the thrift store and we bought the um, plant hangers. I'm not sure what to call these, but it would be where you can put flowers in it and have them on your house or wherever. But we use them to put around our backyard so that birds can use them to build nests. And so this is one, I think it's a robin's nest that was used last year. So far, no one is using it this year. I actually might need to move it a little bit so that they feel more comfortable, but I just thought this was a wonderful idea, and evidently the birds did too because they use them. So it's a cheap way to invite more birds to the backyard.
I love that idea.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, also had to share. So I do weird things all the time. And one of the weird things I've been doing, I buy small doors that I see at thrift stores and garage sales, and I place them around my yard. And instinctively, I was doing it because I felt like it was like a protection thing, like I was confusing things that shouldn't be there. Um, and I really couldn't find anything to help me figure out why I'm doing this. But I do weird stuff like this, and then eventually a year, 2 years, sometimes longer, the answer comes in front of me. And so I had to share this door. It's obviously been outside for a long time. It's starting to break apart. And so I did find I was just searching, why am I doing this? And so this helped a little bit. This was the AI response, which isn't always perfect, but I did like this. It said, these doors are believed to confuse or deter negative energies by disrupting their path, creating false entries, and acting as spiritual boundaries before they reach the actual house. And I do feel like that's right. So,
And that
um,
color too.
the blue.
Yes. It has a name and it slipped my mind. It starts with an H, like a Hague blue or something like that. I forget what it's called, but
Oh,
it's yeah, it it makes it only good comes in.
oh, I love it. Yay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no wonder I had to buy this door then. Um, so yeah, I just had to share some of the weird stuff. I mean, I know when people come in my backyard, they're probably like, where am I even? Like, this is lady's crazy. Um, let's see, was there any, oh, also from my backyard. So we are obsessed with moss at our house. And one of the things that we like to watch is when the moss starts to turn over. And not all moss does this, but this kind does. So it starts growing upside down, and then when it gets big enough, it just eventually moves itself so it's face up. And so this
Oh,
one is, yeah, getting ready to bloom, but also she's starting to push herself up. And so we go out about, I don't know, probably every other day to go see if she's pushed herself up yet. But yeah, we
oh,
have a flower pot. The squirrels did get in there and removed every single piece of moss that we had in there, so we had to go put them back in. And yeah, they're growing well. We pet them and talk to them.
yeah, I'm fascinated with moss. I just love it.
Yeah, I do too.
I love to
I
pet it.
love, yes, same. So I had to share that. And then, okay, two left. Okay, this one, and this is my upside down chart, so I apologize. But I made it upside down the first time, and then Casey helped me correct it, and then I couldn't find my correct version, so I just used this one. But I used, let's see, it is a Panthera's bone set that I got this from Stephanie Brown. She's been on our podcast before, but it's a pouch that has a bunch of different household items in there. And then you can use it for divination or claromancy. And so I decided to shake out three items directly onto this piece of paper and just kind of see where they land, and then just use my intuition to see what I thought it meant. And I would love to hear what other people take from this because I'm still learning how to read things like this. Um, but I was originally first just looking at like where are things pointing. Obviously, I can see there's a number two on the dice. But where are things pointing? What items fell out? Things like that. The one thing I really liked about this is I did kind of feel like the nail and the tooth are both like kind of protective feeling for me. They don't necessarily always mean that when I was looking at the definitions, but putting them both together, I felt like they were a little bit more protective, maybe. I don't know. What do you think, Casey, when you're looking at this?
Well, just a quick thing, the the long tooth there. Uh, so you're moving it from the three into the six is you're moving into a new world of possibilities. And
Mm,
uh, that's definitely a protection thing. And then over there at the nine, that's moving back into the real world. At that point right there, from nine going up to 12, would be the moving back into the real world. And you are building something, literally building something with that nail. And then the two is the juggling between things. So
yeah.
you are working at juggling between uh, the world that is where the tooth is the world that I live in, and you're building this better world, this other world for you also, but you're juggling between the two worlds.
Oh, I love it. Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I love this. Thank you. I knew you would,
I
I
love
I
your
knew,
your your setup there. You'll have to email that to me. I just I just love that.
Yes. Yeah. And I did, right before we hopped on, I did find my right side up version that you helped me with. Oops. So yeah, I'm going to do it all again, but yeah, I love this. Thank you. That is
Yes,
exactly where I'm at
yes,
in my life.
yes. And so, like with the tooth, you're sinking your teeth into something. You're
Yes,
sinking
I
your
wrote
teeth
that
into
down,
this new
Casie.
realm. Yes.
Yes.
And you're actually constructing something so that you can juggle the two worlds.
Oh,
It's very
yes, I
good.
love
Very
it.
good.
Oh, I love it. Yay. Okay. Oh, this makes me excited. So, based on your reaction, I feel like this piece of paper is going to be a good way for me to
Very
keep
good.
doing this and
Very good.
learning.
Very
Um,
good.
so I
Very
just need to
good.
find the one that has the full moon and the new moon flipped, which I did. I found that right before our call. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. That makes me excited. Okay. I just have one more thing here. Um, Working on a new Oracle card, and this one is called
I'm
Fancy
loving your
Jewelry.
Oracle cards.
Thank
They're just
you.
fabulous.
Thank you. So this one says, do you have special occasion jewelry you only wear when you're dressed up? I'm talking chunky middle finger rings, flowy earrings, sparkly necklaces. It's time to get them out and put them on. This isn't about boosting confidence, although that's a great perk. Um, this is about showing up bigger, bolder, and louder than you're used to. It's about taking up space and being noticed. You know the rule where you're supposed to remove one piece of jewelry before you leave the house. Well, you're actually going to add one more, make it big and
Yes.
flashy, alchemize the looks and the comments that you get today and turn them into abundance. So I think we as women are told to be a little bit smaller, and it, might be time to safely and quietly kind of test out adding a little bit of flash and flair and yeah, letting it happen. And why not? Why not look down at
Why
yourself and
not?
see something gorgeous that you love? Why not?
Yes, that's such good advice. Such good
Thank you.
advice.
Hey, thank you. And I have on um
I was going to ask
my
you about that.
yeah, so it's vintage and
Can you do
I
a
don't
close-up of it?
yeah, here, let me stop sharing. It's one of my favorite rings.
Look at that.
Yeah, and so let me see if I can take it off. My fingers are swollen today.
Oh, that is so
But yeah,
awesome. That's
it's
copper and pearl?
I think so. I
Hmm.
think so. I actually don't know. But it's one of my favorite ones to wear, and I only wear it when I'm like dressing up. And I was like, well, why the heck aren't I just wearing this while I'm typing? I can see it while I'm typing at work.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah,
And
that was
and pearl, remember, pearl is formed by all the little nasty things that gets inside of an oyster that they don't like. And so
Mhm.
they put it all together and they cover it up with something called a nacre, or I'm saying it wrong probably, but nacre. And that keeps they
Yeah.
keep covering up all this icky stuff and adding any kind of icky, sand. You can imagine living, in salty, sandy water like the oysters do.
Yeah.
And so the pearl takes things that are not good and they turn those things into something wonderful.
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
I
I love
love
this.
pearl.
Yeah. Yes. And so I don't know if this is copper or brass. Sometimes I can't tell. Um, but yeah, it's one of my favorite little vintage
Beautiful.
rings that I like to wear. Yeah. Okay. That is all that I had. Let me get back to sharing. Okay, let's hear about your weekend and everything that you have here.
Yes, I sent you too many photos. Let's start with there's a rose. Yeah, the one bottom right kind of there. There's
Oh, right
is
here.
red. Yeah, that one. Uh-huh. These I've just
Okay.
picked off of Instagram. This was from the hormone god on Instagram. Witches weren't buried for being evil. They weren't burned for being evil. They were burned for being unconvertible,
Ungovernable.
ungovernable. I don't
Ungovernable.
have my glasses on. Sorry,
Nope, you're fine.
ungovernable. And isn't that
Yep.
true? If we can't be, if we follow a new path,
Hmm.
if we follow that path, like we were talking about the homing pigeons, how they have that thing in their eye that shows them which direction direction to go.
Yeah.
And the things in our eyes shows us the path that we need to go on. And everybody else is going that way and we're going this way. And, so we become the villain, like
Ungovernable.
you say.
Ungov now I
Yes.
can't say it.
Un
Ungovernable.
ungovernable. Yes.
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 Can you hear me okay?
I really like, yes. Yes.
Okay,
I like
my
it.
internet keeps
Okay.
being
Then go to
crazy.
the next one. Let's
All
see.
right.
I have too many, I'm sure.
No, I love it.
Let's see. Okay. Then I have, oh, the looks like a cup of coffee one. The
Oh,
one right
yes.
next, yeah. Uh-huh. And this is from the Scattered Heart.
Mm.
And suddenly I became the person who takes forever to reply, likes to be alone, will disappear when I sense weird energy, and will not care if we stop talking.
Yes.
It like happened. It like
Hmm.
happened. That's what I became.
Yep, same. And I felt really guilty about it for, I don't know, I still probably feel guilty sometimes, but yes. Yeah, that's what
It
I became.
just seemed like the time. No more.
Yeah.
No more.
Yes. Yeah. No more.
Yeah,
No
that
more
was the
instant
Scattered
access.
Heart.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love that.
And then the one that's kind of all purpley.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah. This is from Mystic 37. Always believe that things can suddenly and miraculously change in your favor.
Oh, yes.
I just that's that pronoia again.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of paranoia, it's pronoia, where
Yep.
we believe that everything is working in our favor.
Yes. I love this. And what a good reminder. And I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah, we need these reminders a lot. And I think that's okay as long as we keep being open to them and receiving them.
And then you want to go to the two ladies talking, that picture.
Yes.
This is from AJX on TikTok. And she
Yeah.
says, I've hardly done anything on my bucket list. And the other lady says, just change the B to F and you'll feel much better about it.
Oh, it's so true. So
I
true.
never thought
Oh,
of that.
I know. I love this. I love it. One of
It
my
was
favorite sayings is chuck it in the fuck it bucket.
that's good. That's
Oh,
good.
I love it. All
Okay,
right.
let's see. You want to go to the two ladies that are smiling at us?
Oh, yes.
Okay, this weekend, that is Samantha and Jade. This weekend, Al and I went to the Gypsy Soul uh, metaphysical event over in Fort Smith, Arkansas. And
Mm.
these two ladies were just a hoot. And
Oh, yeah. They look like
I
fun.
bought two skirts from them, from
Ooh.
these skirts, the skirts that I like, the flowy
Hmm.
skirts with all the different layers to it.
Yes.
I just loved it. That was the atmosphere there. You can just see
Oh,
that in
man.
them.
Yeah.
It
Oh, I
was
love
just
this.
wonderful. And then
Yeah,
you
they
can go
look
to the
like
other
fun.
picture. Yeah, they were. There was Shiitake Mama. She was
Oh,
there.
yes.
There she
Look,
is.
look, look. There's one of our favorite people.
Yes, she was there doing readings, and she also did a program for us, so we got to um, join in a circle, and she did private, well, readings. It's called a gallery setting, and she did readings for everybody there. It was just
Wow.
wonderful. She's so good. She
She
helped so
is.
many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really gave a lot of people some help, some guidance.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
each person gets a
wonderful.
little bit of guidance, especially in a public setting like that, you can feel you can feel that guidance coming to everybody. It
Hmm.
was very nice.
Yeah,
Very,
it
very
lifts
nice.
everybody up.
It does. It does.
Hmm.
And then the next picture is go to the two sitting at the table, kind of
Yep.
smiling. That one, yeah.
Little hippie
This is
mama.
little little hippie mama, And Al
Uh,
bought me, and I'll show him next time. Al bought me. I don't know if you can see on the table, those on the far left on that table, these little flat things. And
hmm.
let's see if I can show them here. But I'll have pictures for these next week.
Oh,
But
okay.
he bought me a
Good.
family of yeah. There you go. You can see it. This is a a mushroom holding a book, and there's a stone inside there, and these are the two eyes.
Oh my gosh.
That's so
That is
cute.
so
And each one
cool.
has a name and
Oh,
tells a little bit about the person.
oh, that's
Let's
so
see this
cute.
one. This is Amara, the Sacred Silence. That's her name.
The sacred
I
silence.
got a whole family of them.
Oh, I love this. This is
Yeah,
so
they're really
adorable.
cute. I know.
I love it.
I know.
So
So
cute.
that was great. She was a hoot, and
Oh, I love
so
this.
was her partner there.
What a neat idea.
Yeah, yeah, it was a neat idea. And then let's see what I do. I have two things that happened that were, you know how you have these moments where something happens and it just like stops you. I
Hmm.
was like, oh my God. Um, well, go to the Gypsy Soul picture right there. Yeah, that's Shannon Tibbet, Shanna Tibbet, and she's the one who puts on this Gypsy Soul event. Now, my intention to go there, of course, is to, meet people, have fun, and be around nice people. And
Yeah.
we usually enjoy ourselves and go to a few classes. But oh my God, Shanna did a class, and it was a group, we're all in a circle, and she did this class, and she brings in the Akashic records and uh, um, and I've been to the Akashic records and I've been to my own book. But when she when she opened up the channel for everything, all of a sudden I became opened up. I became, I'm already open, but oh my
Yeah.
God, she opened me even more. And the very next thing that happened, because she's busy doing her talk and everything, and all of a sudden, my wolf, who passed away many years ago, he showed up on my shoulder. He put his
Uh,
head on my shoulder. He was really tall. So I'm sitting there,
yeah.
and there's his head on my shoulder, and I felt his love, and he let me know that they're always with us. And then
Mm-hmm.
my little dog Cricket was there,
Oh,
and all
oh,
the
I'm gonna
family
cry.
was there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
it was.
n needed and necessary. What a blessing.
That was the reason we went.
Yes.
It was
Oh,
for me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I-
it
that is
it
just
was
amazing.
just wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
We go to these things, and yeah, I'm there. I invited a lot of people to watch our podcast, and things,
Yeah.
and they're all really nice people. But I had no idea how it was going to touch me.
Yeah.
It was a very good program. It was very,
Wow.
very, very, very good.
Yeah. Oh, that's powerful. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you, Casey. That is amazing.
It really was. It really was amazing. And then the next one, you can go to the next picture, and that's of Rain. Yeah. Her name is Rain Williams. And
Mm,
okay, so I had a reading by Rain, and as at she's doing this reading and she puts all the cards out. She does it with tarot, and Rain is extremely talented. I've tried a couple different times at a couple different events to get a reading by Rain,
mm.
but she's always been booked and she's always busy. And this time I was standing in front of her and I just sat down and she couldn't even do it at that time, but I waited.
Right.
I waited. And
Oh, I love it.
so she did the cards and she answered a lot of things of what would happen this year. But one of the things that came up that I was just amazed with was uh, dealing with uh, she was talking about people who are high energy, and like my husband is extremely high energy and he's also
Mhm.
a high feeler, And
Hmm.
people who are high energy, she was telling me that this next 2 years are going to be very difficult for them.
Oh.
They will feel like they're stuck down in they're stuck.
Hmm.
And go to that picture. I sent you a picture of the six of swords.
Hmm. Oh, nope, I'm
No, or
sorry.
not that one. Yeah, the other one. The six of swords was my card for today. And you see those six swords are stuck in mud and muck.
Hmm.
And she had said that for the next couple years, people who are high energy people, who are high feelers, will have a much more difficult time. They're feeling all the energy that's coming into the earth is drawing them down into the earth. And because they're just stuck down in the earth, there
Yeah.
I am. I'm this little butterfly at the top or moth, fluttering around, and I'm going like, come on, come on, come on, let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. And they're in that. They're in
Hmm.
the earth. They're overgrounded,
Wow.
And and so I said to her, well, what do we do? Have a fire ceremony? And she's like, oh no, not fire, water. And I was like, what? And so she said, and I was confused. I'm not a high feeler or a high energy person.
Hmm.
And so she said that what they need and what people who are high energy and feel this heaviness right now and continue to be heavy will need water. And can't you see that if a river of water came over those swords, all that
Hmm.
muck would be thinned out and then they
Hmm.
could be released?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she said to get yourself into flowing water, either in a bath and have the water running, or get out to the stream and sit in a
Hmm.
stream, park your lawn chair in there, put your feet
Yeah.
in there, and just sit and have water running underneath you. Because everybody who is a high feeler and a high energy person,
Hmm.
they're being drawn into the earth by all this
Yeah.
energy that's coming down. And the water then will make that muck that they're stuck in loosened up enough for them to come out and move and flutter around with me.
Oh, this is amazing advice. Yeah.
Is
There's gonna
isn't
a lot of people who are gonna need this.
it? Yeah, I was I was in shock.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Oh
took
my
me a
gosh.
couple days to think about it, and then this card came up for me for today.
Yeah.
And this card put it all together. Now I understand. So the people who are high intuitive and high knowing people,
Mhm.
high energy people, high feeling people, they're kind of stuck with things right now. And it
Yeah.
came on them pretty suddenly this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and this is the solution, is to let water flow, get take a long shower, let it flow out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this
Their
is good.
swords are stuck. And you see,
Right?
me, I'm thinking I'm always having Al do fire ceremonies. And so, can you see, I'm drying out the land there with my fire ceremonies, and they're
Oh,
resticking it. I mean, those
yes.
poor swords are stuck permanently with they're drying out because of
Yeah.
my fire. And she's like, "Oh no, not fire, water, moving water."
Yeah. Oh, this is good to know. Yeah, this is amazing.
And she said that the symptoms of this would be not being on time for things,
Mm.
wanting to do something, but not having to get up and go do it really, but doing it, but like feeling this pull, like you're being pulled out of the muck.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
she
like you're
said,
fighting your way out. Yeah.
yes, and she said that it'll go on for 2 years
Oh
for
my goodness.
those people. And
Yeah.
so, solution, well, you're going to get wrinkly fingers and toes probably from being in the water so much, but yeah, let the
Do
water
it.
flow.
Yeah. Oh, this is good.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
I'm going to use
fascinating?
that advice for me too. Yes. Yeah, because I keep seeing all these people are like, now is the time to act. The energy is saying
Yes,
that whatever your
yes,
goals are, you're supposed to go do it. And I sit there thinking, I can't even move my body. Like, how am I supposed to
yes,
go do these
yes.
amazing things when
I
I
know I'm
can't
up
move?
up there, a little fluttery thing, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's do
Yeah,
it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And
yeah,
in the past it's been the opposite.
yeah,
And right now, it has flipped to where
yeah,
the energy people and the feeling people are stuck, are in that. But it's not a permanent stick if you have the water flow through.
yeah, yeah, yes. Oh,
It was so helpful. Can you see why I'm so glad I went to this event?
yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh,
so many good things.
yes. And can we go to the other picture I had of the Fool now? That Fool
Yep.
card? I think that's everything. Yeah. All right. Do you see this? When Wolfie was on my shoulder and he was talking to me, he would be in the wolf form as he was on my shoulder, and then every once in a while he would transform into the Indian man that I saw all my life since
Hmm.
I was in first grade. And well, actually before that. But anyway, he would transform himself. I would see him go back and forth. Then he was talking to me. And the other image I got, he kept sending me this image of the Fool card.
Really?
Yes. And I was like, today, it hit me today why he was sending me the picture of the Fool card. So I can't remember the name of that stick that the Fool holds. It has a name, that holds that little sack on it.
Yeah, I know. I
Uh,
want to say hobo stick, but I feel like that's really insensitive, so I don't know what it's actually called.
yeah, that is a name for it, but there is another name. But anyway,
Yeah.
that what he was telling me is that as I go off into my journeys, inside that sack, just imagine I have everybody with me. He's with me, Wolfie's with me, my cricket, my little dog passed away, she's with me, my angel, all my pets, all my ancestors are with me. Everybody is with me in my pack. And that's why I can be a fool and be like, I can flutter on, is because I have everybody
Yeah.
with me.
Oh, I love this. Yeah. What a wonderful reminder.
Yeah, yeah. And then in that picture is that little white, it's got the little white dog. Well, Wolfie in
Yeah.
my story is all white. And then a while ago, Al gave me a little fluffy white dog thing. Looks like a
Oh,
little
yeah.
wolf. And
Yeah.
so that's my little reminder also that they're
Hmm.
always with me.
They are.
And
Oh, I love
yeah,
it.
so
Yes.
we can take our steps. And so one thing is to have the water flowing, and the other thing is to know that we're definitely not going alone, that they
Hmm.
are with us.
Yeah. Yep. That just the reminder of the support is, I think, huge. For me anyway, but I think for a lot of people.
Yeah. And you see the in the Fool card, it shows up as a little pouch, but
Hmm.
it's not. And that was his whole point. It's not little. That
Mm.
pouch is, it's like I, it's like Doctor Who. Remember, he would walk into that show, he would walk into a phone booth and there was this giant place inside the phone booth. That's
Hmm.
what that little pouch is. It's the universe inside that
Yeah.
pouch. And we
Yes.
carry the universe of everyone helping us.
Hmm.
That's that
Everyone. Yeah.
pronoia.
Hmm. Yes, it is. Oh, I love this. I just want to print that off and hang it up as a reminder.
Yeah, I got the picture off of Google. I tried to take it off my own thing, and yeah, fingers get in the way of everything, so I just took it off of Google.
Yeah, no, I get that. My phone has not been my friend lately. I totally get that. Oh, I love this. Yay. What a wonderful weekend you had.
Yeah,
Was that it?
yeah, that was it. Yeah, here I'm thinking I'm going for one reason, to be social, to enjoy myself, and we had a nice time. And oh, it was so much more than that. And I met so many really, really nice people.
Yeah. Oh, that is so, yeah, I love that. I'm so glad that you got to go.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And and we get this on our podcast too, but meeting people that just raise your vibration up
Hmm.
is is such an amazing experience. And for me, it's always a reminder of that's what I'm striving for.
Hmm.
And just like
Hmm.
that reminder, things flow so much better when
Hmm.
you're
Hmm.
when you're that high up. And oh, kind of jealous. I want to go now. I want to go. I want the experience.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was great. It really was great.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm also just thinking through all the ways to get water into my life too,
Yeah,
to get
yes,
unstuck. Um, I mean,
yeah. And I,
everything's
I
starting to
feel so
warm up.
bad
So
for Al because I've always been having fire. What was that? It's starting to warm up. Yeah.
yes, we can go out in the streams. But yeah, go ahead with Al.
I was just feeling bad for Al because I've been having so many fire things. Let's do more fire because, fire is action and everything. But for the next 2 years, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Water, flowing
Okay.
water is the
Yeah.
answer.
Yep. And that is good to
And
know. I also,
as soon as I said that to Al, he was like, "Oh yeah,
oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I don't know if I'm necessarily like high energy, but I have felt very stuck lately. Um, like frustratingly stuck. So I will definitely be getting into running water, which I'm
yeah,"
gonna have
because
to
you
get
feel
over.
the earth.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Um, yeah. I don't know. I might go, I don't know. Our water in Iowa is not good right now, but if I washed my feet off after I stood in a stream, I think I'd be good. Um,
Yeah,
I just love that idea. Standing in a stream or like you said, even just getting a chair and sitting there for a while and
yeah. We used to do that all the time. We put the lawn chairs in the creek and just sit there, read a book.
yeah, yep. Just let time pass while you're in
Hmm.
there.
Hmm.
Oh, that's such a good
Hmm.
idea. I crack up. I absolutely hate taking a shower. I think it's like one of the most boring, confining things that I've ever been in. But I'm gonna have to get over that. Maybe I'll put on some like meditative music or something to go stand in the
Well,
shower and
she
just look.
recommended to take a bath. She recommended the
Okay.
bath instead.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but having the water flowing, having
Okay.
the water running while you're in the bath.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can do that. Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
fine with the bath. It's the shower. I don't know why. I just hate it.
And I'm the opposite.
Oh, really?
I'm the opposite. Yes, yes. And so I'm up there fluttering around, you know,
Yeah, I want to get in the flutter state. That's my goal.
when I want to get down into the water state. That's my goal.
Yeah, you got to meet us down here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I love this. Okay, and so then next week you're going to show us, you said more of your goodies that you got
Yeah.
at,
Yes. Yes.
and it was called Gypsy Soul, right?
Yeah, the Gypsy Soul. Oh, and one more thing we did was on the way there, we went through Fayetteville to get to Fort Smith, and they're about an hour away. We stopped at the Four of Wands,
Oh,
Melissa's store, and I dropped off one of your books, and I dropped
yeah.
off
Oh,
my books.
thank you.
But I bought a skirt there, so I got
Okay,
three
skirts
skirts.
too. Oh,
I got two at the Gypsy Soul, and I got one at the Four of Wands. And, for me, it's so seldom that I can find something that I absolutely love. And as soon as I
yeah.
saw it, I just walked in there to talk with with the girls and things, and then we had to get going because we were already running late. And there was the skirt.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
Mhm.
Oh, I love it. You'll have to send me pictures if you want to. You don't have to put them on the
So I'll
podcast.
be wearing this for years.
Yeah.
You'll be seeing me in these skirts forever.
Yep. No, I love this. That's the way it should be. It's your uniform. Yay. Awesome. I don't have anything else for today's podcast, just
That's it.
showing off my yard and hearing about your weekend and all of your adventures, which have been amazing. Thank you for sharing with us. And I mean, this is going to help a lot of us prepare for the next couple years.
Yeah.
And water is easy to access. So, yeah, we can all do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yay. Yay. Awesome. Okay. Well, I hope everybody has an amazing week and that you find some running water soon to go stand in. And yeah, let us know how it goes for you. And if you have any topics or questions or anything you want us to cover, because we would love to hear from you. And put on your fancy jewelry.
Yes.
Yay. Okay, awesome. Bye, everybody.
Bye.